So this is my 2-month anniversary for taking Vyvance 50. So let's have a chat about that. So far, the main things that I have noticed are a fair few negatives. In saying that, I think the negatives are more chewing the hell out of my fingernails, a lot more nervous energy at night times, or basically any time actually. And really, I just feel like things haven't changed much around the house. I don't feel like the place is still kept in any sort of order. Not remembering really when I walk out the door to come back, and I need to come back and get things. So just with things that I find boring still, true ADHD, I just don't want to do it. And I simply don't want to, I just don't feel like I want to even be motivated to do it, you know. The fact that I think in my last one, I talked about really wanting to be able to edit and proofread my novel of 52,000 words. And I have not picked it up, not looked at it, not interested, still not interested in doing that. So that's something that really annoys me, upsets me. I wish I had the motivation to just get it done and get it out there, but it hasn't happened. The other thing is I'm still irritable. Like, I'm still able to get irritable at things. I don't fly off my handle or anything like I did prior to the medication at all. I still feel a hell of a lot more leveled than what I ever used to. The doom scrolling is just, it feels like it's out of control. I can sit for hours and do it, and I can wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and still want to do it. So it's obviously that doom scrolling dopamine hit that I'm constantly after all the time, even on this higher medication. I thought it would have changed it in a certain way, but it really hasn't. The other negatives are, I feel like my menopause is worse, much worse. I'm feeling the heat more. Mind you, it is hotter here, so I don't know. But it's hotter, and then I get cold and I'm hot again. I've got to turn the air conditioning on. I've got to turn it off. I turn the fan on high. I don't know. I'm feeling the actual symptoms more. So then when I was on the 40s, sweating really badly across the back of my neck, night times, I hate it. So there's some things I've got to figure out, whether or not this medication is creating it to be worse or making it worse, or I'm just not sure. But yeah, I'm very, very much worried about the doom scrolling. I'm very much worried about the extramenopausal conditions, especially chewing my nails and scratching and, you know, all sorts of things that I've been doing lately. I know I didn't do that as much on the 40s, so I'm not sure. I might have to just talk to the psych and see what he says. But for the positives, let's go with the positives. I am able to get up half an hour after I take that tablet. So I take it at 6 o'clock in the morning, and at 6:30 I am pretty well ready to go, and as in like ready to go for a walk with the dog, ready to work. And if I go to work and I'm there until 10 o'clock that night, I am pretty well awake all the way through. And that is something that I was never able to do. Like, all of my friends could vouch for this. I was asleep so much before this. It was absolutely debilitating for me. So just having the ability on the 40s and now the 50s milligrams of Vyvance to be able to have a life up and out of bed is really, really important. So I don't know. I'm not an ever ready bunny or anything like that. It's nothing like that. It's just simply I feel a lot more normal to what people are like normally to what I was before. But the other thing is, if I do ever feel slightly tired, I can have like maybe a half an hour, 45-minute sleep. Lucky if I'm sleeping for 1 hour in the afternoons. Now, this is something that I never, ever have been able to do because I would lay down and I would be in there for 4 or 5 hours sleep in the afternoon. It's just, or I'd wake up in the morning and I'd literally be so tired by 11 o'clock. I'd need to be sleeping again. It was, like I said, debilitating. I really disliked it. I can hyper-focus for 10% more. I know I've done a lot of reports and a lot of things for work, and a lot of reports and a lot of things outside of work. And I have just sat there from, say 9 o'clock in the morning through to about 1, just making sure these reports are done and perfect. And I have achieved so much in just the last maybe 2 months of even longer, obviously on the 40s as well, but just achieved a lot with reports and things that I am so adamantly like I just want justice. I just want things to change. Anything that I'm advocating on, I just go hell for leather. I don't stop and I just keep going and going. That interests me, so I'm doing it. And I'm really able to hyper-focus on that. So that's one thing that I can say has really sort of upped its game a little bit. So I'm not sure whether I really am on the right amount of medication. I don't think I should go any higher on this medication because I do feel like I've got the nervous energy and I don't know. I'll have to, it just feels like it might be a tad too high for me because I really do. I can sit down and I can just chew my nails, or I can just, pick at things or scratch at things. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here and tell you that that's how I'm feeling at the moment. And let me know how you're going on your medication. And because I'm interested to know. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on other people's experiences on these medications, and it really is interesting. Take care. Bye.
Why you always in the mood? I'm acting brand new.